What's up, guys? LayedBackGaming here, finally bringing you the top 10 of April. I know it's been forever since I've gotten a video out, but I'm finally putting one out. This is number 10, called Rolling Meadows by Xerbase. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, this is a really good map, as you can tell by the overview. It's pretty well made. I really like the transitions between the terrain and the track itself. That really, excited me. I do like regular double wide tracks. I'm a double wide type guy or whatever. But adding those little features in there from transitions between the terrain and the actual track itself and jumps and all that stuff always makes the track a little bit more better. And that was one of the flaws, was right here. You could see to the left where that mongoose blew up back there. Some of the jumps were not bad, but could have been worked on just a little bit more. It's just little things that you can there's always little things you can improve on. Right here, this is a little bit too angled, but, again, that's not a big deal at all, because that didn't really affect me at all. But there's, different spots, like right there was a little bit bumpy, but, again, not a big deal. Just little things, such as jumps and stuff like right here, I kind of got tilted over, and it's just little things that, next time he makes a map, he'll be able to fix. Jumps sometimes can be hard to perfect, so it's not a big deal. And I'm not really sure what happened right here between us all falling over and not knowing what to do. And I was in second place, and then Stoidman passes me right here. So be looking for his comment. He'll be the first comment on this video with tacos. Yeah, he always comments on my videos with tacos, so you definitely go thumbs that up. But anyway, well-built map, really well. I really liked it. I thought it could have been just a little bit higher, but it wasn't. So anyway, number 9 is called Razor by MLG Savior. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of him. He was actually in my last top 10 video. If you saw that, he was in my last one. He makes roller coasters, as you can tell, and he's always got something in there very unique, such as this first turn, this first spiral downhill. I love it. Very challenging. But he's got those 2 shield doors just to help you a little bit. Without those, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to do it unless you went really slow. But anyway, definitely a challenging map. Not after you get past the spiral, it's really not all that challenging at all. But it is well made. There's not many flaws to it. It was definitely well made. I feel like this could have been, maybe 7 or 6 even. I felt like this could have been just a little bit higher. It's not too complex, the actual, track itself, but it is, it is well made and all, so it's definitely a good map. It's fairly long. It's not extremely long, but, I mean, it's pretty long. Of course, roller coasters are going to be long, so you're going to expect it to be just a little bit long. But, yeah, there's not, like, the turns and all, there's not many flaws with the turns at all. They're all, fine for a roller coaster. The only thing is, I don't know, well, the turns are fine. This turn could have been worked on a little bit, but, it's smooth and all, so it's not a big deal. The really bad flaw to it, the major flaw to it, the thing that made it, is this right here, this teleporter right here. When you shoot out, you're looking backwards, so it messes you up. If you're going full speed and you don't know about that teleporter, like making you look backwards, you'll fly off the map and then you'll get pissed. And yeah, so that's the only big flaw to it. If that was fixed, then this map would be really good. I mean, it is really good, but sometimes little falls like that make it a little bit worse than it should be. But that's an easy fix. That's a simple fix. It's not a big deal. And then coming down the spiral right here, boom, I get stuck, and yeah, that's what happens. Anyway, number 8 is called Forgotten Cliffs by K94 space 0000001 space 0001. I love that gamer tag. I don't know why. But anyway, he actually sent me a message on Xbox Live, which I usually don't check messages on Xbox Live for maps. But I did check this one, and he's a very unknown forger. I've never heard of him. And he's actually got like 4 maps on the file share. They're all great. I love this one. I loved how he, you weave in and out of these different caves that he made. He's got lighting in them and stuff. He really did good with making aesthetics with the rocks and all that stuff. Usually you don't see a bunch of really good aesthetics with the rocks, but he did pretty well with it. The only flaws are these angled turns, like right here, where somebody back there fell off, and then this last one is really angled. It didn't look like hard racing on it, but it is a lot harder than you think. But easy stuff again. It's a really simple fix, so it's not a big deal. But it was definitely a great map. I thought it could have deserved a lot higher than it was, but that's all right. I don't control the voting. Anyway, number 7 is called Radical Roads by Awakehappyshark. I'm sure all of you have heard of him. He's definitely a well-known forger, a great forger as well. He's actually got 2 maps in the top 10, and you can see his other one in the top 5 part of the top 10 whenever I get that video out, which should be pretty soon. So yeah, but anyway, both of these maps that are in the top 10 are both intertwining maps, and I like that little feature that he added in there. There's so many different parts where you can intertwine, where you can you'll have to be watching out because you could run into a mongoose or anything else. You can run into somebody else. It's definitely very exciting. It's a little bit long, a little bit on the longer side, but it's not a big deal. There was a couple of people in the party complaining about how long it was when we were racing for the top 10. But you know, it's not a big deal. It's definitely well made. Forging is definitely well. He's done a really good job on his maps. In the past, he was still making good maps, but you know, his maps have definitely, ever since I first found out about him, have definitely gotten a whole lot better in quality. You know, he's definitely grown a lot in forging and gotten a lot better at it. But you know, this is a really good map and stuff. I really enjoyed it. And there's one part coming up soon. Style points, boom. Yeah, I had to say that. Forgot regret. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, it's definitely a well-made map. Pretty long, and I meant to get this video out a lot sooner, but I've got a full-time summer job, which kind of sucks, I guess. And then you know, whatever. But I try to get videos out as soon as I can. But this full-time job is kind of really hurting me at the moment. But you know, I'm not too busy, but I am pretty busy at the moment, so videos are going to come out a little bit shorter. I mean, a little bit not as usual as they usually do. Anyway, yeah, I'm just so confused right now. I'm so tired and delirious. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, you know, because it's June and this is now boom. Yeah, get off me. Anyway, this is June and this is April, the top 10 for April, so I'm definitely really behind, but you know, whenever I get free time, I'm definitely going to be able to make that up and get back on track, so it's not a big deal. And then number 6 is called Kong by iGotManbags, and like, I'm being for real, I do have some man bags. Anyway, it's a pretty decent map. It's got the King Kong feature in there, which is really cool. I haven't seen King Kong in forever, so it's really cool to add it to a racetrack, I thought. In my personal opinion, it's not like dissing the map at all, but I seriously thought this should have been like 8th place or something. I'm not saying anything about the map. I just feel like some of the other places, such as Forgotten Cliffs and Razor, could have been up here at 6 or 7. But it's the voting, it's not me. So y'all think it's better. So you know, it's not my opinion. And I'm not saying anything bad about the map because it's a good map, and you can see by all the turns that they're made well. They're all smooth. For some reason, I just felt like it should have been just a little bit lower. But yeah, the turns, there's not many flaws to the map. Some of it can be a little bit boring, but I mean, I'm not saying like boring like bad, but some of it can be just a little not that exciting or whatever. And then some of these turns you can see where it's a little bit bumpy from where he's leveling it out, but you know, that's alright because I've always leveled tracks out like that if I ever need to. So it was definitely a good map. I respect the fact that it's number 6. So yeah, all in all, pretty good map so far in the top 10. And also be sure to download all the maps. They're all in the description, so go check them out, download them all. They're all great maps. They're all worth racing on, so be sure to download them all. And I'm gonna have a title coming up soon to where you can click it and it'll take you right to the top 10 of April, number 1 through 5. But please be sure to like and favorite the video. It really helps a lot. So thanks again for watching, guys, and please make sure to check out my channel and subscribe if you like it.